Hello there and good morning. Welcome to today's Daily Dimension. Today we have base and seaside. We've got pretty much everything we need to build big. Pretty big. Obviously base has limited alt VP opportunities, but artisan and duchies are usually good enough for a lot of situations. We have two strong attacks in militia. Well, one strong attack and one pretty strong attack against the AI in militia and Corsair. We have various trashing cards as well as a good amount of draw, and then artisan. The key thing here is trying to hit 6. So there's definitely. You could try a chapel skip if you wanted to here, to be honest. I don't know that it's the best thing ever, but it's certainly possible. There are some Sailor has interactions with both Corsair and Tactician, which are pretty nice. Anyway, you could skip Chapel. I don't really know that I love it. There's certainly. Okay, we're probably gonna have collision. Okay, we have collision and we have actually worse than collision, so we're in a bad spot. Okay, and our silver and our haven both miss. We're actually just bottom decking absolutely everything, which is cool. We don't even have 6 here, so like, so we're gonna do this. I'm not sure. This is actually going very badly. There are a few things we could take here that could help us get to 6. The library might get us there. The Corsair could help. We're a little over terminal. We hit 6 once, we should be okay, but the Tactician would be okay as well. Maybe the Tactician is the of course we have this. So we're gonna lose the silver. I guess we don't have to lose the silver, but probably makes sense too. We could set aside this. If we lose the silver, that's fine. I'm kind of wondering. I think we save the trashing. We get the attack in. This could be a little rough because we haven't been Corsairing them. But sort of is what it is, right? The Artisan Native Village stuff is quite nice. Guess I should have actually set aside an estate probably. I don't know, we may pick up again. Okay. Them losing a gold here only to buy a sailor is pretty good for us. We need to try. Yeah. We probably will end up okay here. You do need to find an artisan at least. What do you have set aside here? So the goal here, again, this is mostly just about playing the attacks. I say again, I didn't really cover that, but this is mostly about just playing the attacks a lot. And then having artisans. The militia is pretty important there because it makes it so they don't even really hit 5, which then they could tactician with sailor and probably have a good turn the next turn, but things just start to get a little more brutal when you play it this way. We need, I guess we could play with 2 Corsairs per turn, though. Could be a sailor as well. I mean, at some point we need to get to $8. We do need to buy provinces, but it's not a huge rush. We could get a 4th tactician. I mean, we don't need 4 artisans. We could get a 4th artisan. Library wouldn't be bad. I guess we can just go ahead and start buying some of these provinces. Probably doesn't matter too much. And get another province. We're of course going to be in a good spot to take duchies. We're going to need like a actually, I don't think I can do that, but I guess I can't undo it, even though it's kind of all I mean, we can pick up and we're probably okay. It's just not great. Because to province now, well, I don't have to province. It'd be kind of nice to have a library. Yeah, the hard thing was we bottom decked some of these villages, which I wasn't in love with happening, but okay. the having the villages earlier kind of helps with well, it helps with a couple things, but it helps with using the library for draw. Anyway, we can start taking some of the duchies, or more of the duchies. We already have, we have the 2 Corsairs on this turn, so we can. Ooh, I guess I didn't count my villages. Whoops. It's okay. We'll just play Corsair and a Tactician, and I guess we'll just buy a couple villages. We could buy an estate. The attacks are just a little too much here. I had a really bad reshuffle. I had a really bad first couple turns, or first several turns, and still not really particularly close. And I'm also just playing this kind of dumb. It's okay. Pass them in points this turn, and then we don't need. What don't we need? We're not going to get to double. Not getting to double province or anything here. But whatever. That kind of plays itself at a certain point. I mean, I did mess up a few things, but mostly plays itself. We yeah, it should be a lot faster. I don't know what well, okay. I mean, like if I go back and reset like I undo, it doesn't matter. Like, my buys miss the shuffle. So like, I mean, I could do, let's say we swap the chapel. We could swap the chapel for the silver, and then, but I think they play the, now I don't actually remember, but I think they play the militia against our turn 5 anyway as well. So no, okay, they do play it against this. Well, that makes the next thing maybe a little more feasible, right? So we just basically cheat the knowledge of the shuffles to get an artisan sooner. And then, you know, we just play. Well, okay, we don't find a native village here, which hurts a little bit, but we can maybe play the the chapel skip this way, and it's not too terrible. Another thing we can do here is probably incorporate the sailor stuff. Just at least for this turn. So sailor lets you play a duration, so we'll play all this treasures. Well, we can't play all of them, but we'll buy a tactician, and then get another native village. So we start doing the tactician stuff a little bit sooner. And we can just, I will need to buy, I'm trying to think how to do this. Like, we do need to, and maybe it should have been done again. We need to figure out a way to buy another artisan. We didn't draw the artisan, which is a little harmful. That was a lucky kind of reveal there, but a militia is okay for that. So now we're just relying on the native village thinning, which is probably not good enough. You probably need to actually trash out the coppers, at least with chapel. I mean, unless you're lucky. Because, like, this is not, well, I mean, what do we do with the rest of these native villages then? I mean, we can just not play them, but because we're not going to get the hand size small enough for, like, we weren't going to get the hand size small enough for library to do anything. Maybe we should have just played the tactician. We could also get another sailor. We could play with sailors instead of corsairs for our $8 thing. We could have 2 sailors, 2 corsairs instead of 2. I was gonna say, we don't even find the tactician, which is pretty bad. I guess we're just gonna have to gain it and play it there, which is not super ideal. So now we're just holding an extra tactician, which is kind of a bummer. The AI is playing quite differently as well now, which is kind of interesting. Now we could get the library and probably get some use out of it. I don't know what's left. It might just be all junk, but I'm not sure. No, one of them's No, it's not a militia. You can see this is like we've got the thing set up quite a bit sooner here. Though the AI also has with Sailor. The AI also has a better deck. Because they're doing tactician stuff, though they don't really know how to do it. You know, they don't really, it doesn't really work. It's sort of fake Sailor tactician stuff because it's not, they're just bad. This is one of those hands where you can just set aside another card with Native Village, but we needed to draw more of the artisans like badly here because this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doesn't even draw or draws a card. We can set another card aside. Haven is fine. I mean, that helps a little bit. Do I have another Corsair? I don't even think I have another Corsair. It is kind of nice to get more of these. Okay. Well, this doesn't matter too much. What do we even do here? Who knows? We should figure out hitting 8 again, though. It's like either Sailor or Militia stuff to help out with that. AI's Tactician is something, to be sure. Oh. I don't know why I'm playing this again. This is literally just the same. Also, I don't know why I gained a Native Village. This is just me just doing the exact same thing again. Which can't be that interesting to watch. We could get another we could get another lot of things, I guess. We could get another library. We do have 8 already, which is kind of nice. I'm not playing this right, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna get a bunch. We could try to get to 16 here. It's certainly doable. Maybe this time the AI won't. Maybe this time the AI won't. Nope, they're gonna do it again. Well, that's fun. With 3 sailors. Didn't know I had that many sailors. Let's get more sailors. What are we doing? All right, I don't need to play this. Who cares? Why am I doing this? What was the point of all this? We already know what this looks like. The only thing I wanted to know about was whether I could get out of the starter a little quicker. And the answer was yes, but we already answered that question. So now I'm just, but I also have this like almost compulsion to keep doing it. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I should rephrase that. Maybe there are additional things wrong with me besides the obvious ones. We got to get to 16 once. Yeah, that's our goal. There we go. Now we know. Now we understand our purpose. Our porpoise. That gives us a little village effect. That's kind of cute. You can chain these and you get a little village effect because the sailor has plus action. That's fun. I like that. We played a lot of sailors, so we should have. We should be able to do the 16 here. I need to find some of these native villages, though. I guess I could gain a native village. Since I have so much green. Though there are more down in here then that I won't really be able to play as easily. That's okay. Ooh, hey, it's 16. Well, this is probably should have set that native village. I guess we're just gonna draw everything. It doesn't matter. We did it. Poor AI, like when it tries to do synergistic stuff, sometimes it just kills itself. We don't have double this time, I don't think. I don't think we're going to have enough. We also, I maybe shouldn't have discarded those green cards. I don't think I'm getting to double. I mean, maybe it's possible if I used all the artisans to gain like militias or corsairs, but I'm not sure I have the plus actions for that. Maybe if we get a militia here, I mean, maybe this one already was enough to keep us from doing it. We have 2 militias, we have 4. I don't know how many corsairs we have, 2. Maybe, so maybe we're at 8, 10, 12, 10, 3. I just don't know if we'll have the actions. Oh, we can just pick up all this treasure. Never mind. Well, we can just do that at our leisure. I was mistaken. Yay, okay. So that's a little scoring a little better. We get everything basically. Wait. Okay. Anyway, it's a cool kingdom for sure. And it's hard for the AI because the attacks are strong and the other stuff is weird. This replay is really funny where the AI is just doing Sailor Tactician over and over and over again to go down to 0 cards and just never does anything. That's pretty fun. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as always, and I will see you tomorrow.